says, whoa. I don't say whoa. I said yes. So I arranged for him to send me songs, pick the songs out, and something unusual happened, at least for me. And I thought, just to start our afternoon off, I'd tell you about this unusual experience I had making a country music album. Something wrong with the mic, it's not my voice. Making a country music album. So I'd start the story off long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. That's the wrong show, huh? In Times Square, actually on Times Square, there was a building called the Brill Building. And in the Brill Building, they had composers playing in every office, composing songs for the artists of the time. And the artists of the time were Al Jolson and Eddie Cantor and latter-day Frank Sinatra, the old-time singers, the crooners, the vaudeville singers, and the Brill Building was filled with creative people who would, at the piano, would be creating songs, and they'd be creating songs for a named performer or somebody who wanted to put an act together, and they would go up and say, what have you got? And the guy would play the song and sing the song. And then the actor, the singer might say, I'll take that song. And there'd be an exchange of money. And the guy bought a song, and then it became, part of what he was doing, an album or a record or a single or a part of an act. So there was like somebody, there's somebody behind me. Is there somebody behind? No. What was the noise I heard? It's a camera. It was either somebody was coming to kill me or somebody was passing gas. I'm not quite sure of it. So the Brill Building and the composers and the exchange between performers and the creative songwriters. Well, the Brill Building no longer exists. I'm sure it's still there, but it no longer exists as the fountainhead of all these classic hit songs that became American songs. It went to Nashville and became country music. And the country music people have, I don't think they're in one building. I think they're scattered around, but in a central area where they write songs for the country music artists who come up and say, what do you got? And they play and sing a song. So when Brian Curl of Heartland Records asked me to do an album, I said, well, what am I going to sing? He said, we'll send you songs. And I began to receive on the phone incredible all the new technology that allows you to do everything so efficiently. He would send me songs, and I would listen to the song, and I would say, I like that, I don't like that. And I eventually chose 12 songs. So I had the recording of the 12 songs in my phone that I had chosen, and we all agreed these were the great songs. And for about a month, I'd listen to them on the phone day after day. The guy who had written the song, usually, I think, maybe completely of the 12 songs, 12 performers were doing, the composer was performing the song, who himself or herself was a great performer. They just didn't have the luck of having the publicity, but they were wonderful singers, and the way they phrased their music. And I listened to it, and I listened to it. And then I had to be in Germany for an appearance, and I was performing in Germany for 2 days. I flew to Nashville on a Monday night. I got there about midnight, and Brian Curl, the producer, took me to Cook's mansion outside of Nashville. And he had a castle. He had built a castle. And I was lodged in the castle. I got there about 1 o'clock Tuesday morning. 10 o'clock Tuesday morning, I was in front of a microphone at Cook's studio, which is attached to the house. And because I knew the songs so well, I was able to lay down my tracks in one day. From Tuesday, 10 o'clock to about 6 in the evening, I did all 12 songs because I knew them as though I had been doing them for a month. Now, Brian and company now take the song, my track, and do orchestrations around what I had done. And then they sent them to me finally. The record is coming out in the next 2 weeks. It's already getting, I'll leave it up to you if you should so wish to tell me what you think of it, but already it's sensational. And on top of that, before that, I had laid down some tracks for a Christmas album that'll be out in October. So I've got 2 albums coming out. But this country album is like a baby. Like, here I am, here it is, what do you think? And that's what it's like opening night happening now. So that's what's happening to me. Okay? You got it.